Well, welcome back to the start of another YouTube video. We haven't done one in a little bit, but this is the start of another one. And today is a really little exciting project, is we make some alterations to a fit tariff. Now, you can make alterations to a fit tariff. All the details of how to do so are down in a description below with a link to the form from Ofgem. So what we're going to do is we're going to remove the customer's PV inverter and we're going to fit an ANKER SOLIX X1. It is going to be a 3.68 kilowatt power module, and we are going to couple that with 3 5 kilowatt hour battery packs. So the customer is going to have his original fit tariff still in place, just with 15 kilowatt hours of battery storage. He'll be able to buy on the overnight cheap rate, he'll be able to use that cheap rate, but most importantly, he will keep his fit tariff. Now, if you have seen any content from the ANKER SOLIX stuff in the past, you will recognise these. That is a quick start guide of everything to do with mounting the ANKER SOLIX X1, wiring the ANKER SOLIX X1, and where your power sensor or optional CT clamp goes. It is all on there as a quick start guide. Obviously, if you've done the academy training, you will also understand that. What you also have is one of these. This is the template for mounting the brackets on the wall, and quite shortly you will see us using that to mount our brackets that support each battery, obviously 3 in this case, and then also the bracket that supports our power module to the wall. Both really handy pieces of paper, and both of them come in the power module box. In the power module box for installers, there is everything you need in there. There is the base, but in this case we are using the optional wall mount. The base, the CT, which is a whole current CT, so you do need a 2 module enclosure for that. Again, there is a single phase CT clamp available, which you can order free of charge at ordering your ANKER SOLIX X1, and then all the data cables, basically everything you need is in the boxes. You don't need to order anything else other than the wall mount bracket if you choose to use it, as we are in this case. But let's now set up the time lapse and get this wall mount, all our brackets on. As you'll see, we'll be using the template to mount the wall brackets and get it on the wall. So that is the beauty of using the template. If you are using the floor stand or the wall mount, in our case as we are, what you can do is you can literally fix battery module 1's bracket, 2, 3 and your inverter brackets all to the wall in one big go. Now ultimately it should just be a case of lifting the batteries on. So 3 batteries followed by a power module. Let's go. And there you go. That is, in real time, how quick it is to stock 15 kilowatt hours of storage and an inverter. Yes, there's some cabling to go and do, which we'll now go and get on the side, but actual getting the system on the wall is so fast and already looking so good. So now that the anchor is on the wall and all the cabling is plugged in on the left hand side, we can start to look at our connections on the right hand side. And what we normally start with is we start with this. This is the ANKER SOLIX Wi-Fi stick. So this is what connects the inverter to your Wi-Fi at home. It can also, by removal of this top cap, be hardwired via an RS485 port. So 2 uses to that. I'll work out how to get that cap back on later, but where that lives is at the very top. On top of here, there is 2 screws and we can lift off the cover and then that makes it easy to insert this and turn our lock ring. Now we are now starting to make a nice little bit of progress. So Jason is currently up in the loft and clipping our AC and our DC back through the loft to our old inverter location, so we can pick up the DC from there and then the AC all the way through the loft and down the front of the building, so we can pick up the new AC supply from over the front. In the meantime, I have got the cables clipped down the wall with some cleats and some black panhead screws, and I've started mounting our DC isolator on this side, and there'll be a matching AC isolator on the other side to take the AC. So we are once again using our cable from Doncaster Cables. We are using a 2-core 4mm PV Ultra for the DC, and we are using a actual EV Ultra for our AC. So that'll take our live neutral earth, and it will also take our data back from our CT clamp at the incoming supply to here. All of that wires onto some terminals on the left hand side of the Anker as we look at it for the DC, and the right hand side as we look at it for the AC. But starting to come together, looking really rather nice. Isolators are from Scarmate as always from us, but yeah, I'll show you a little bit of the PV Ultra and making off the MC4s. Now, tools for making off our PV Ultra. We're actually going to use this. It is the Klein PV kit, and in there we have some strippers for stripping our PV cables, some croppers and some MC4 tools. So all you really need for it though is a semi-sharp knife and some bits and pieces, and obviously your MC4. We are going to make it off quite short so that we can try and hide it inside our Anker and keep the black sheath visible. Obviously you could do this with just normal DC singles as well as. Not the best stuff to strip when it's cold, but we will get there. There we go. So our out sheath off. And then our inner. There is actually a pull cord in this, which is here, to strip it. However, I don't particularly like it because it hurts my hands when you strip it. So there we go, positive, negative, 2-core. Now if we use this fancy Nancy tool and we place some clean edges on them, there we go. If we use this fancy tool, in and click, stripped, in, click, there we go, stripped off. And then we are going to use our MC4s supplied to us by Anker. So a negative on the negative with our MC4 tool. Seen this plenty of times now. There we go. So you'll see a nice clean crimp over onto our negative, and then we can take a negative plug, slide it down until it clicks. There you go, you heard the click. Tighten up the boot on the back, and we have our negative MC4. We then just need to do our positives. Now in the Ankers you do get 2 MPPTs, so they do supply you with a pair of positives and a pair of negatives. In this case we have 1 string, so we are only using 1 of our pairs. And again, there we go, nicely crimped on. Put our positive on until you hear a click, and tightening up the boot, and that is it. It's a pair of MC4s ready to go onto the Anker. So there we go, then. Our ANKER SOLIX X1 with 15 kilowatt hours of storage is all mounted and complete on the back of the house. We have our PV coming down from the roof and our DC isolator for that, and our AC coming from the AC supply, through our AC isolator and round into the side of our anchor. Looks rather nice on there, if I say so myself. I'll take you through the commissioning process. It's actually dead easy to commission. It's around about 15 minutes. So let's get to the commissioning. So what you now need is your phone and the ANKER SOLIX app. Try and take you through this as easy as we can. So we need to add a system, and it is first going to be build a system. Once you are into the app, we are going to add a system and we are going to click on build system. So system name is, what is the address? So name, email address, location, you will find location and as what we need to be. Now and next. We're then going to add a energy storage system, and we're going to connect to our device. So connect to our device, and then down this side of the inverter there is a little number, and that will allow you to connect to the system through Bluetooth. We can then select Wi-Fi and enter the customer's Wi-Fi details, which Jason has, and then we should connect to the system. Now the nice thing is, on the screen here we can already see the house load, so we know we can already see our meter and we are on grid. My phone says we have connected to the Wi-Fi network, and on the screen of here it also now shows a connected Wi-Fi symbol. So next we then need to get to this screen. On this screen we need to tell it we have one inverter and 3 battery modules. Press refresh, and then if we scroll down and unfold, we will see 3 battery modules and our inverter. Next, system ID generally successful. Next, so then I'm going to do an update. Now, update, try and keep your phone screen on. What will happen is this will go to, I believe, EE as it starts, and it'll take around about 5 minutes to do the update. There we go. Okay, it goes to UP. I'll bring you over here, look. There we go, look. So it goes to UP, and as I was saying, we are on grid, and we also have our Wi-Fi thing. So system is currently doing an update where we can leave it to do so. And there we go, look. We are now 100% all updated, done and dusted. So once we have done that, all we need to do is press next. We've already found our meter, and we know we found our meter because we know the property is using 1.8 kilowatts. So next, power the system on, press next, and that is it. System configuration, which is where we can give it stuff like our grid code, where we are in London or Europe, so it is a G98. We have no export limitations on site because it is G98. Modbus protocol, press next. And that is it. It will then run a system test. There we go. Power modules work status passed, battery modules working passed, and that is it. That is the system commissioned in exactly 15 minutes from start to finish. The last little piece is our post-commissioning service, and that is where we hand it off to the customer. So what will happen now is I will press send, and it will send our customer an email with a 4-digit code, which I get 60 seconds to enter.
46.
And there we go. It is delivered to our customer. We can set our minimum charge down to 5%. Hit next, and we're done. That is it. System complete.
Nice.
That is the system all done, commissioned and finished. As always, if you would like an ANKER SOLIX system from your own home, please do head down to the website in the description, fill out the contact form, and I can take you on your own renewables journey. Until next time, however, thank you for watching. Please like, comment and subscribe, and I shall see you in the next one.